Good morning, happy Wednesday to you all. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all warm wherever you are in the UK because it is freezing. But Spirit is bringing forward that today it is about balance and it is about honouring our limits today. It's talking about that energy where we're needing to pull back, where we need to start looking at where we're overextending ourselves, where we're oversharing, where we're giving too much and we're getting too little back in return. And Spirit is really highlighting that this could be with connections, it could be with friendships, it could be within work situations, where you really need to start pulling back and getting that balance right, where you're not feeling deflated, where you're not feeling emotionally drained. And that he's talking about listening to that heart, listening into that intuition to guide you where a connection feels aligned, doesn't feel forced, doesn't feel pushed. It just sits and it feels natural and it feels gentle, and there's that give and take there, there's that compromise there. Nothing feels strained around it. Nothing causes you to overthink or overanalyze. And Spirit is just saying today is that day of balance. It is that balance. It is about giving energy where it's given back to you, and pausing where that energy is not being met on the same level with yourself. So let's see what is coming in with the cards for today's collective guidance. What is it, Angel Spirit, that you want to bring in, please, with the angel number first, please, to start this reading off? What Spirit is making me aware is that this is a day of feeling grounded as well. It's about detaching from those detachments of anxiety, trying to control. It's kind of like that little bit of energy that were coming in last night with Spirit of what's meant to be will be, what's meant to stay will stay. And once you start getting that balance right, it will highlight areas where you're not having to overwork, you're not having to overextend yourself. And thank you. It will bring forward what it needs to bring forward with that clarity. So we have 12, persistence. So what I'm feeling in from Spirit is that there has been some persistence. There may have been that little bit of chasing energy as well coming in with this. I'm feeling in from Spirit. But something is shifting. You are having a shift. You are seeing things differently. And because you are shifting, because you are not in this energy of overthinking, in your thoughts and feelings, you're just staying present, you're moving forward, you're taking that attitude of what will be, what will be. It is changing that alignment, it's changing that energy shift around you, because it is bringing in what is intended for you. And it helps magnitude, opportunities, possibilities, related to every corner, every area of your life. So what Spirit is saying is that just sit back, relax, enjoy, move forward with grace, and take whatever course of action once it pops up. So don't go looking for it, just wait until it pops up. So let's see what is coming in with the cards from Spirit. What is it, Science, that you want to bring forward with the cards, please? What is it that you want to bring forward with the cards, please, with regards to this reading? All right, yeah. So we've got self-love. I reap what I sow. Sometimes you cause issues because of how you overthink, how you act. But we'll go into that in a minute with Spirit. But we do have self-love coming forward. And what Spirit is reminding you, that this is about honouring your limits. And with honouring your limits, this is also that self-worth, that self-value, all right, that self-respect. And Spirit is really pushing through that self-love, because this is about celebrating yourself in every moment. This is about embracing who you are. This is about recognize the divinity within and the purity of your soul. With compassion, I nourish my body, mind and spirit. I am kind to myself, grateful for the journey I am on, and fully aware of my worth. This is that time now where you need to start realizing your worth, your value, and pouring back into your own cup than trying to fill up everybody else's cup. And believe me, that is pretty much hard sometimes, because I am a person who is forever filling up other people's cups and I forget about my own cups. So I know exactly where Spirit is coming from with this. But he is drawing me to the blindfold here. So again, this is that energy that Spirit was bringing in last night, where some of you are not wanting to face up what you truly know, what you truly understand with regards to this situation, this person, where you're currently at with your life, knowing that something's outgrown, something has come to the end of the line, where it's not giving you that growth, that expansion. So you'd rather just not face up to what you're seeing and hope that, you know, something changes, something gives. And again, that is kind of the message that is coming in this morning as well. For some of you, Spirit's making me aware that you've been blindsided as well by something as well. You didn't see something coming. But again, what you didn't see coming is what was intended for you to see, to deal with, to move forward with, and to put you onto that alignment. Because with the I reap what I sow, what is coming in from Spirit, this is about, I remember that my thoughts and actions shape my reality. What I sow, whether in thoughts and deeds, will come back to me. So for some of you, you are your own worst enemy, in a sense of what predicaments you get yourself into, what situations you get yourself into, those repeating loop circles, that attitude of, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then you backtrack and you end up doing something, you end up doing it. So sometimes you are your own worst enemy and you do reap what you sow. And this is about getting out of that mindset of being like that, getting out of this constant loop that you may feel like your own Spirit is talking about. Because everything that you put out there, it does come back. And sometimes it does come back and bite you on the ass. So this is about now knowing to learn that, to start choosing positive thoughts, positive actions, maybe sitting and pausing in that moment and grounding yourself before you act, before you do something. Because it's about you learning to start choosing to plant seeds of abundance, light and love, and knowing that you will reap the greatest rewards by knowing that it is exactly what I reap, I sow. I'm just heard then, I created a monster. I've just heard that being played. Is it a Rihanna song or a Lady Gaga song? I just heard the lyrics. I created a monster to get out of my head. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I think it's a Rihanna song. So sometimes you're too much up at here. Final card, Spirit, to close out this reading, please. Final card to close out this reading, please, Spirit. Thank you. Truth. Spirit is bringing forward the truth. And the hard reality is that sometimes we have to sit with ourselves in order to realise the truth that we've been trying to cover, the truth that we've been trying to run from, with how we feel, with people, with situations, with what we do, how we are as a person. And sometimes we have to sit with the truth. We have to listen closely in how we are, how we appear, how people view us. You know, for some of you, people are taking advantage of your kindness. So my greatest truth lies with me, a divine voice that whispers from my inner self. I listen closely, releasing control in doing so. I find the answers I seek. I am in harmony with myself, embracing God's love, the truth that guides me towards my fullest radiance. This is about leaning into that inner truth, knowing that you have to start getting the balance right. You have to start looking at energy where it's not being given back, where you're overextending yourself, where you're overexerting yourself, where you are getting a little bit back in return. You know, how are people showing up in your lives? Is there a lot of consistency there? Because it is about that letting go. It's about that release. It's about allowing this shift to put you where you need to be for that alignment, that growth. So I hope you all have a beautiful Wednesday. Take care.